Hello everyone, this is Akang Shuman here. Now we are going to solve the questions based on the controlling force diagram. So there are three statements. We have to find out which one is correct. Okay. So first statement is saying that the slope of the controlling force curve should be less than that of a straight line, representing the centripetal force at the speed considered for the stability of a governor. What he want to say, I am just explaining in a simple way, that he want to say that the slope of the controlling force should be less than the slope of the speed line for the stability of the governor. It is true or not? This is not true, because in the because we have studied that for the stability of the governor, the slope of the controlling force must be more than the slope of the speed line. Okay, so this statement is for unstable governor. This is not for stability. Okay, this is not for stability. Second statement is saying that the isochronism of a centrifugal governor can be achieved only at the expense of stability. For example, if a governor is a stable condition, if the governor is in stable condition, for example, okay, if you want to make it this governor as isochronous governor, first you have to put stability equal to 0. Okay, we have to put stability equal to 0 for isochronous governor. We have seen when we study the isochronous governor, we have seen that the stability for the isochronous governor is 0, sensitivity infinitive, hunting is 0. So that means if you want to make governor isochronism, so you have to make stability of the governor equal to 0. So this statement is correct. In this statement, it is saying that the isochronism of a governor can be only achieved at the expense of stability. That is correct. Okay. In the second statement, when the sleeve in the third statement, when the sleeve of a centrifugal governor reaches at its topmost position, the engine should develop maximum power. This is not correct, because sleeve will move either in upward direction or in downward direction. So as the load on the engine decreases, the speed of the sleeve will increase. Okay, speed of the sleeve, or you can say speed of the governor, will increase. That means sleeve will move in the upward direction and it will reaches to the topmost position. As it reaches to the topmost position, since it will develop it is having the maximum speed, so the governor will develop minimum power, because throttle valve will not open there. Okay, but when the sleeve will move in the downward directions, when there is a load on the engine increases, sleeve will move in the downward directions and it reaches to the bottommost position. So this is the bottommost position and the speed of the governor is very low, so we need to open the throttle valve fully. Okay, so in order to supply of the fuel, so at the bottommost position of the sleeve, throttle valve fully open. Okay, but at the topmost position, throttle valve fully closed. That means that at the topmost position, the engine develop minimum power, and at the bottommost position, when there is a throttle valve which is fully open, engine develop the maximum power. So in the statement, it is saying when the sleeve of the governor reaches at its topmost position, engine develop a maximum power. No, this is not correct. Engine develop minimum power. Okay. So only statement 2 is correct for this question. Option C would